Let's move on to Bitcoin, shall we? That's a virtual currency.
We're going to talk about the cyber threat now. And who's ever heard of the Bitcoin?
It's even been called the future of money, the Bitcoin.
For more on this cryptic and still somewhat confusing currency that is Bitcoin.
People are fascinated by anything that makes new highs every day for weeks on end, which Bitcoin has done.
Is it a market? Is it a bank? Is it an exchange?
We're asking whether or not this currency really has any longevity, let alone legitimacy.
You'd have to be an idiot not to know how much risk you're bearing if you purchase Bitcoin. The value of it, I mean, look at the...
Cryptocurrency. You've been hearing it everywhere you go. TV channels, social media, the news, your friends. Especially that one annoying friend in every group who likes to talk about cryptocurrency, and he makes you feel dumb because you don't know a single thing about crypto. Well, that, my friend, is going to change because in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to try my level best to explain to you what cryptocurrency is. Also, a huge disclaimer. I am not a financial expert. I have not invested a single dime in crypto, probably because I don't have the money for it, and I'm too broke. But that doesn't change the fact that I am very interested in it, and hopefully you can be too. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk crypto. So in simplified terms, cryptocurrencies are basically electronic peer-to-peer currencies. They don't physically exist, which means you can't touch them, you can't pull them out of your wallet. But that doesn't mean they don't have any value. Now there's many types of cryptocurrencies. You've probably heard of the major ones such as Bitcoin or Ethereum, but there is also a third one, which you may or may not have heard of, which is based off a meme called Dogecoin. Yep. A meme. Cryptocurrencies are extremely different from our normal day-to-day currencies. Unlike our regular currencies, cryptocurrencies are not controlled by a central authority, like a central bank, for example. Instead, what it does have is they have limited entries on a ledger or a database that is called a blockchain that no one can really change or manipulate unless certain conditions are met. Now I know what you're thinking. What the heck is a blockchain? Well, let me tell you. A blockchain is basically a digital ledger where all the transactions involving digital currencies take place. For example, if I were to buy a Bitcoin, or if I were to sell my Bitcoin, or use my Bitcoin to buy myself a delicious chicken Big Mac, all of those transactions will be written down on this ledger. It'll be recorded on the digital ledger, which is accessible by thousands of personal computers across this interconnected network. So instead of having a central authorized authority who takes a percentage of each transaction, such as a central bank, cryptocurrencies or blockchain gets rid of the central middleman. So the transactions are essentially peer-to-peer. And all of these transactions are copied and cross-checked between different computers, which means it's very safe. So now what do we know from blockchain? We know the first thing is that cryptocurrencies are immune to counterfeiting. They cannot be hacked. The second thing is that they don't require a central authority. And the third thing is they are protected by a strong and complex encryption algorithm. Alright, so now that you know what blockchain is, let's talk about making some money. How exactly are people making money from crypto? So there's two ways of making money from crypto. The first one is buying crypto directly and owning it for its value, and the second one is crypto mining. So the first one, basically think of it as gold. You would purchase gold when the price is low and sell it when the price is high. Same goes for the cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrency investing is one of the safest and easiest methods to make money. In simplified terms, you make money off of its value. So for example, 1.5 years ago, one Bitcoin was valued around $18,000. Today, one Bitcoin is valued around $38,000. And that's even after the current crisis that's been going on the past couple of days. The second method of making money is crypto mining. So in basic words, crypto mining is essentially generating cryptocurrency by solving complex high-end mathematical equations or by completing blocks of these transactions that are added into the blockchain. So the more power processing that your computer has, the more Bitcoin it will generate. However, this is a very time-consuming task, and it does take a lot of your electricity and power, so get ready to pay those bills. So for cryptocurrency mining, what do you exactly need? You need a high-end mining computer that stays on 24/7. You need a cheap power source because it does pull tons of electricity. Third, you need to cover the maintenance cost. So now that you have a better idea and understanding of what cryptocurrency is, we can talk about the pros and cons. Starting off with the pros. Number one, it's decentralized. What that means is that the decentralization keeps the currency monopoly free, and so that no one organization can control the flow or the value of the cryptocurrency, which in return keeps it stable and secure, unlike our regular currencies which are controlled by banks. Number two, it's secure and it's private. Privacy and security has been a major concern for cryptocurrencies in the past couple of years. However, the blockchain ledger is very secure because it's based on different mathematical puzzles or equations which are very hard to decode. So this is the reason why cryptocurrency is very safe. Third, it's just a faster way to transfer funds. Cryptocurrencies have always kept themselves as an optimal solution for transfer of funds. Transactions, whether they're international or local, they can happen in a matter of seconds. However, unlike regular currencies, there is always a middleman who verifies these transactions. Well, cryptocurrencies gets rid of the middleman, and that's why the transactions are extremely fast because there's fewer barriers to cross. Now, cryptocurrencies are not always that great. They do have a lot of problems. The first problem would be cryptocurrencies can be used for illegal transactions. Since privacy and security of cryptocurrencies are extremely high, it's very difficult for government to track down any user that's conducting any illegal transactions. The second one is that it's highly volatile. The value of these bitcoins change very rapidly. You can make money like this, or you could lose money like that. Number three, it's decentralized. Yes, it can also be a major disadvantage because of its decentralization. Think about it. If you lose money, or if your money gets lost in the middle of a transaction, there is no one to be held responsible. Unlike our regular currencies, there is a middleman, there is a bank who holds that responsibility of making sure that your transaction goes through. If it doesn't, it's all on you. Wow. It really does feel good to finally understand cryptocurrency. Hope you guys feel the same way. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and hopefully when the next time your friend brings it up, you can tell them to shut up. Thank you and goodbye.